Hi, in this video we are going to understand how we can create PDF files from Notion. So basically we are going to convert Notion database to PDF files. As you can see in the background, I have got a kitchen staff evaluation form. So once this particular form is filled in and you click on submit button, the responses go to the responses side in this particular database. I've already created two dummy submissions from the particular form and I'm looking to create PDF files on automation from the particular submissions. So whenever a new submission comes up over here, I want to generate a PDF file out of that. For this, I'm going to use a tool known as PDF Output. This will help me create PDF files on automation with the help of a Google document and a Notion database in use. You can create any document such as reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations on scale on a day-to-day basis for whatever is being used in your business. Let me click on create PDF and quickly sign in with one of my account, and then we will understand the remaining automation steps. So I'm going to quickly log in and then we will see how the automation will work. So the first thing which we need to do is we need to add a Notion database over here to start with the automation. So I'm going to add this particular form database. You can add any database on your own, but I'm going to add this form database which has all these submissions and we will create an automation system. So I will just copy this database title and I will click on this add Notion database and let it load the particular setup screen so that it will be able to add this particular database over there. Okay. So let's click on next and you have two options. If you are going with the first option, it will create a duplicate Notion database on your workspace, which can be used for testing use cases. We do not want to do that. We want to add our own database. Click on select pages and again click on select pages. And now the database title which you have copied from here, just put it inside the search pages that you see. It will automatically show the form. Click on the form and the form gets added over here. Okay. A key thing to understand over here is that whenever you are adding a database, always and always copy the database title and put it inside the search pages. That is the ideal way to add a database. Do not add the database by selecting these top level pages from here, which may contain database inside it. Because in that case, if you're adding a page, your experience will not be smooth and the database may not be added correctly. Okay. So always enter the database title inside the search pages to add it. Alongside this, if your database contains any relation properties such as database A and database B, which is being used alongside this main database, you also need to add database A and database B in the search pages. So if you do that, then only the relation and roller properties will appear in the PDF file generated. Otherwise, the relation and roller properties will not be visible. Okay. So make sure you're adding all the connected databases, whatever is used in the main database, such as this kitchen staff evaluation form inside the search pages. Okay. So in order to add any relational databases, simply search the relation database name and add it. Having considered all these points, let's click on allow access. Now I will be given access to this particular form, which I can use for the rest of the automation steps. So I will just try to see kitchen staff evaluation form. If it is not appearing, simply refresh or you can reload the database once or twice. The particular form will automatically appear, which we can use for the remaining steps. So it is still not yet visible. Let me click on reload database once again. It takes a while to load the database. So just have some patience and it will automatically show for our remaining steps. Okay, so you can see the kitchen staff evaluation form visible over here. Click on this and the database and its properties will be loaded up at the bottom over here. So you can see all the properties of the kitchen staff evaluation form loaded up. Now we can use all these properties, whatever is there in this particular form, to map it to a Google document to create the PDFs and automation. So I will just now need to add a document. So click on add Google document. If you already have any template file for this particular form available on your Google Drive, click on select existing document and you will be asked to select any document from your drive, whatever you might have. I do not have any such document available, so I will simply click on add Google document and then I will add a demo document. I just clicked on add Notion database. Let me cancel this as we have already added the database. And let me again select the kitchen staff evaluation form. So let me select this. Yes. So now click on add Google document and go with the demo document. Okay. So I will click on add demo document and it will create me a new document from scratch, which I can use for the automation steps. So let me remove this portion which I do not need. Also, let me put the title as kitchen staff. Let's put it like this. And now you can see all the properties of the Notion database that are available over here are automatically mapped to the document one after the other. So anything that you see inside double curly brackets are exactly the properties of the database that you have over here, which have automatically been mapped. So when the PDF will be created, all these properties that you see inside double curly brackets will be replaced with the values that you have in the database one after the other, and the PDF will automatically be created. You can design your document from scratch, but I'm going to use this demo document. And just to showcase, if you want to add any property onto the document, simply click on copy, and you can go to the document anywhere and use Control V or Command V on your keyboard. So this is a shortcut to paste the property, and you can paste it. Okay, so you can simply copy and paste anywhere on the document wherever you wish to map the document live. My mappings are already done, so I'm not going to repeat that. Few things I want to configure before generating the PDF. First is PDF file name. I want to generate the PDF file name as per the employee first name. Okay, so I will select employee first name from this drop down. So all the files will be created as per the employee first name. Besides this, if you scroll to the right side, you will have these two additional columns: generate PDF and PDF file. If anything is set to ready to generate, the PDF file will be created for those specific records, and it will be saved in the PDF file column. So make sure to mark the records as ready to generate whatever you want to create as PDF. So all these things are in place. Let me click on download PDF, and now my PDF file will be downloaded onto my downloads folder, as well as it will be stored inside the database right over here. So you can see the first file is already out, and you can see the document is also visible. Let me click on this, and I will be able to see all the mappings correctly made. So you can see all the mappings of the document correctly made, as well as it has been created. Okay, let me see the second one. This also has all the mappings in place. So we just created two documents where we just mapped all the properties directly from the database, and the documents were created. Now, if I click on setup Notion automation, it creates an automation to run forever right inside my Notion database. So whenever a user clicks on submit and a response goes over here, you simply need to mark it as ready to generate, and the PDF will automatically be stored inside the database. You do not need to set up anything manually again inside PDF output to create the PDF file. Everything happens live inside the database. So whenever a new record is created, the files are directly stored over here inside the PDF file column. Okay, this eliminates the need for any manual setup to be done in PDF output once again, as everything happens automated right inside the Notion database. So this is a really beautiful tool which can help you directly automate every step. So anytime you receive a new response, simply mark it as ready to generate, and the PDFs will be directly created over here for a use case. So make sure to take advantage of this setup Notion automation when you're setting it up for the first time. So I hope this explanation was clear to you. If you still have questions, I'm available at the chat bubble at the bottom. Send me a message, and I will reply to you as soon as I see it. Or else you can go to the contact section at the bottom of the home page, where you can definitely reach out to me via your email, and I will be able to take up any issues that you might have. You even have an option to book a free demo session. So go with a free demo session if you want to have